Hello everyone and welcome to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore. And I'm with the hottest battler in the UK and the admin of the Battlespace English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki. So today it's going to be a pretty short episode because while you are listening to this, we are probably on our way to Karlsruhe for the German Grand Open. So this is probably going to just be a short episode just to make sure that you guys have some company while we are away. So yeah,
or you just can come to the Grand Open with us, so you have some company.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
But it might be too late when you listen to this.
Well, I mean, like if you listen to Spotify, I mean, it's not too late if you want to drive there, but yeah, it's probably going to be costly by train. So yeah, spend responsibly.
Just take a 10-hour train, pop down here. Why not?
Yeah, because like what's the conclusion that Amamiya took so that he can go with us to Karlsruhe? It's going to take like the local train for like 5 hours to Karlsruhe. Like the strong man he is.
5 hours. 5 hours is nothing.
Yeah. And it's like the only problem is that there's 2 lines involved in it. So if one of them fails, then
oh my god. Okay. I don't think I've told you this. Yeah. So this Monday, I actually had a 1-day trip in London. It was it was a hassle. And so basically the context was that I have a colleague who just migrated to the UK a while ago, and then she has a pet rabbit called Coffee.
Yeah.
So due to the UK laws, any pets from outside countries had to quarantine for at least 4 months, I believe, before they can reunite with their family. So my colleague, obviously, since she's my colleague, she's in the Newcastle right now.
Yeah.
And her rabbit Coffee is stuck in London. And then she was told that on Monday she could retrieve Coffee, but she couldn't go because first of all, this is her first time in the UK, so she doesn't know how to take the trains, take the buses, etc. And second, she has a back pain, which actually needs her to quit the job as well. So yeah,
okay.
so and then she thought about the moving companies, because like obviously you have services like that to deliver your animals, but she doesn't really trust them, especially with how unresponsive the farm has been, like about the condition with Coffee. Like, see, give me a second. Let me throw in my gum.
Okay. Oh no. My gum that you mean this gum, like because I found like this like to cut your touching story, I will show you like this image of a gum brand from Turkey that will make you cringe real hard when you came back.
But anyway, and she wouldn't dare to call the farm and everything like that because her English isn't too good. Like, judging from the emails I've read from her, like her written English is all right, but like her spoken English is still has a level to go. So like until not the camel balls again for my life. So like for like the past week or so, I have been helping her to call the farm and everything like that. Like, how's Coffee's doing? What do we have to do if like it's not a family member retrieving Coffee and stuff like that? Because like ultimately I'm just someone that she's met for like 3 months.
Yeah.
So so but anyway, well, they said that I can go to retrieve it, and then my colleague originally decided to drop me £300 and told me I can do whatever with it and keep the rest, that kind of stuff, which is already cheaper to her because like for the moving companies it costs her at least £350. And then at the end, because I have the rail card, which is like you can like think of it as like a membership card for like taking national railways and everything like that.
Mm-mm.
So my traveling fee is like dropped by half.
Mm-mm.
So like it only cost me a total of £85 for
Mm-mm.
return trip. So like I just told her like, I can probably even get by this by £100. Like you can just give me £100 if you want. Like I know you still have a family to feed and everything like that.
Mm-mm.
Then but like no, she insisted to at least give me £200. So
Mm-mm.
I mean I'll take that, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so on Monday I woke up at 7 a.m.
Mhm.
The train was at 9 a.m. It was a 3 hours train down to London, and like
Mm-mm.
I even had to like change trains in between.
Mm.
Like it's not a one-way trip.
Yeah.
So I went down to London, like to London King's Cross, which is like the middle of London.
Mm-mm.
And then from there I had to then take the metro, which then took another at least half an hour to literally the outskirts of London.
Mm-mm.
So like I'm not sure how it works in Germany, but like in London, we have zones. So
Mm-mm.
literally, the innermost part is zone 1, which is basically the most popular part,
Mm-mm. Okay.
populated part of the
Mm-mm.
city. Let's go that way. And then like when you go out further, you have zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, like that.
Mm-mm.
I had to take the metro to zone 7,
Okay.
and then yeah, and then that the stop that I got off, I realized the station was literally only made for bus transitions.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I then took the bus. It went through a small town, which actually it was quite beautiful. I saw I saw it from the windows. Like I wish like one day I can go back there, just like for like a relaxing trip or stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
But like the bus actually went through a woodland.
Mm-mm.
And then it got into like some kind of really rural area. I'm talking about like how around you is all grass,
Mm-mm.
like just a few neighborhoods, but like they're probably like the big ones with like farms and everything like that.
Mm-mm.
Which by that point, I think it might be zone 9 or even further beyond that.
Mm-mm.
So it's literally the outskirts of London.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I got off there, and then like Google Map told me, oh, you can just walk for 25 minutes to the farm. And then like, sure, I'll do that. And then fucking Google Map, it didn't give me a pedestrian, it gave me the fucking car road.
Oh,
So like,
okay.
yeah, so for for 25 minutes I've been walking beside the car road.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. So like, and then at one point I crossed by a neighborhood,
Mm-mm.
and then like there was this woman like I think she was washing her car or something like that outside
Mm-mm.
her house, and there was this dog with her,
Mm-mm.
and then that dog started barking at me. Yeah, I mean, normally it should be fine because most of the time they have the gate shut.
Uh-uh.
This one didn't.
Ah.
So I was like, so I was just like, like they always say when a dog barks at you, you shouldn't run because like
Mm-mm.
you just make them to try to chase you.
Mm-mm.
But this gate is open, and the dog started chasing me first.
Oh no.
I never ran so fast in my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. like
So
when if you ever like, I always wondered what survival instinct would feel like. I felt it that day.
perfect.
I literally ran across like half a street, and I had to make a quick turn to like another one of the houses. I'm glad that there was nobody there. Like or else I might have mistaken as a thief or something like that. But I ran into the garden, and then I just like hid in like a corner or something like that. Just like for like 5 minutes or so, and until the dog left, and then I was like, fucking hell.
And thank goodness you are in a country with that ends with K and not S. Imagine.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Imagine
But
when you when you hide in that corner and then suddenly this tall farmer just came out with a shotgun and then Click.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing in my land?
Why
you,
you
you
doing
little Asian
my
boy doesn't belong here.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
belong in the
yes, sir.
Chinatown. Yeah.
Oh my
But anyway.
god. But anyway, yeah. I got rid of the dog, and then the rest of the journey was all right. I was being a bit breathless.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that I felt that run. Like, even right now, as I'm speaking, I could feel physically fatigued just from that run. And then got there. I got coffee. And like I thought because like my colleague told me, oh, don't worry, coffee will just be like pretty small wrappers, so like it shouldn't be like shouldn't be too heavy. Well, yeah, sure. The rabbit itself wasn't heavy. The cage was.
Oh yeah, of course.
so okay, so like I sat outside the farm. I was like, oh, the worst I can get is like just call an Uber, maybe pay like an extra 20 pounds or something like that. I waited for 10 minutes. There wasn't any Uber. It was too far away. Like, I mean, I kind of expected that. Like, you're not gonna expect an Uber driver just driving randomly between farmlands, thinking that there's someone who's gonna catch an Uber. So what I had to do, I had to walk back for 25 minutes.
Yay! Beside the
Right,
course.
but no. Luckily this time, cause like like I was sticking to one side of the road. Like this time, I was walking the other side, and then I realized there was actually a gate to like get through, like fear. Yeah, no, it isn't really a paveway, but like it's like a grassland, which is still better than on the car road, and most importantly, I don't have to get past that neighborhood again. So,
I think that's the most important part.
Yeah. Like, cause like if I get chased again, honestly, like I'm not too worried about it. Like the one that I'm worried is coffee, because with rabbits they can't be scared.
Yeah.
So like if I like suddenly make a run for it, he's going to get a heart attack and just die on the spot, literally.
Oh, no.
So yeah, so like. So yeah, but like I got to the bus station safely, and then I took the bus, and I was being an idiot. Just I knew like the driver was being grumpy already. He's probably had a bad day or something like that. And then I was like sitting like to get to the train station, but like I accidentally pressed the bus stop button like one station early. So he just like stopped the bus there for like a few seconds, and then he just looked at me. I look at him, and like, sorry, wrong stop. And it's like, you don't have to press the button for the station. I mean, because like it's a train station, so like
everybody,
like
everybody goes down there.
Yeah, like they always stop there, but like. Sometimes you just want to be safe,
Yeah.
So yeah, I just like got told off on the spot. It was pretty awkward, but but like the rest of the journey was pretty fine. Like nothing much happened. But like it felt like a day of workout, because I'm literally like, felt like holding a weight, with that huge ass cave. But yeah, I reached Newcastle. Like, okay, so remember, I got away from Newcastle at 9 a.m. I returned by 9:30 p.m.
Nice.
and then I still had to take the metro and then walk for another 15 minutes to get to my colleague's place. and
then you have to take another to go back to your house.
No, it was very funny. So like, so obviously she invited me in, and then like we just talk about the bullshits at our workplace as usual.
Of course.
Of course. And she's like, "Oh, are you sure you can stay that late? Like it'll be too late for you to go back." And then I was like, it's fine. I'm sure there's gonna be a midnight bus or something like that. There wasn't. And Well, so at the end, I had to walk 45 minutes at
Mm-mm.
1:30 a.m. to get back to my place.
Mm-mm.
And then, and obviously it was pitch black.
Oh my god.
And then like, I just went onto Discord, I went onto my server. Anyone want to voice chat? And then like, and then like, the first person got on, and then he was like, "You're walking alone on the street, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh my god.
Oh, God. But yeah, that was a day.
Mm-mm.
That
Indeed.
was a day. Oh God.
Oh my god. Yeah, you actually unlock a core like these two episodes we are just unlocking each other's core members, because there's this one time where I skipped work when I was in my internship. It's basically because in Indonesia, like back then, our buses are not that regulated, so they have like their own like route, but like there's no like you have to like at this stop or something. You can just wave at the driver and then they will stop there, basically. So I was pretty new, and then I was really tired from classes and everything, because there's like I do it when I did this internship when I was still in my bachelor stage, and then I did not I did not wave on time, and then okay, I'll just wait until the next big place to alight, and then I'll just walk to my office. It wouldn't be that bad. And then I waited, and I waited for another place of interest, and then the road got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and the bus just stops. And then yeah, pretty much just like you, but thankfully the driver was quite friendly, and it was like he looked at me funny, and then he was like, "So wait, you are not going here because there's like the last stop." I was like, "What?" So are you going to come back? Yeah, probably in 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, then I'll just wait, and then yeah, of course it took more than 15 minutes, and then it's already too late to come to office, since I was only supposed to work like 3 hours or something anyway, right? And then I was like, yeah, it's already too late, so I just messaged my boss, and then yeah, sorry, I can't come. I got a bus accident, like a bus scheduling accident, so I can't come on time. Sorry about that. Yeah, the good old times. I still wonder how they did not, like, let alone firing me, like they actually accepted me like for a second term, because I did like that internship voluntarily, and then after that I have like a mandatory internship from my university, and then they
that's
were like,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will, yeah, and then they were like, yeah, you can just come.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, a lot of the times, to be fair, like, all those TV dramas and everything, like making it look like, oh my God, you're late, you're getting fired. Well, first, you gotta remember, when these happen, it's usually in Japanese drama, and you know how strict they are. Like, literally, the train got delayed for 5 minutes. Like, the train station will give you a letter to give you to your boss. So yeah, so that's one thing. And then and I suppose, like, a lot of the times, like, they they give you this much time because they expect you to probably need that much time to to get onto the work. But I suppose, like, at the end, if you like, especially since, like, I don't think it's an hourly pay for you, isn't it? Yeah. So like if you're like a little bit late, it doesn't matter to them. Like, they're not really losing money as long as you're like completing the job.
Yeah.
Like by the end of the day, So like, I suppose, like, once or twice, like, if you're late, it happens. So most of the time they're not gonna bother. Obviously, if you're like consistently doing that, then that's a problem. But yeah, I mean, I was actually late for my work yesterday as well. Well, because I forgot about something. Like I walk out. I didn't really forget about something. It's more like I walk out the door and I realized, oh, oops, I still got my passport in my bag. I shouldn't bring it with me. So I just went back and dropped it down. And then I ended up like, I actually didn't really check the time, but like probably like around 10 minutes late. And I got there, and then like the one who gave like the weekly schedules, like, and he was like, "Oh my god, I thought I forgot to send you my schedule again," because he already did that last week. Like, yeah. So I was like, all right, yeah. And then I was just something happened, and but yeah, it's fine. Like, yeah, so like, just a little bit, it doesn't really matter, really. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I mean, like, after you became a full-fledged honorary Britannian, and you somehow has the chance to work in Germany, like maybe to represent your company or something. Probably the only excuse word that you would need to remember in German is Deutsche Bahn.
Is what?
Deutsche Bahn. So it's the Deutsche Bahn. So it's the German railway company. It's like if you are late, why are you late? It's Deutsche Bahn. Oh, okay. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day.
Oh well, yeah.
I think have I ever expressed this to you? Like the Deutsche Bahn is like the top of German engineering. Their engineering is so precise that they don't allow any, and by any it's like any single small variable. They will not tolerate it. Even a single drop of rain will break their system because they are so precise.
I see. Wow, interesting.
No, that's my sophisticated way of dressing them, but yeah, basically. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like as we are talking about this, we are probably going to be in the grand open. So hopefully, as such, I will be but yeah, hopefully we will not be losing yet, losing anything in any means and in any capacity. Hopefully we can go back and and recoup our losses of the. Because I'll imagine, right? Because this is the first 48 hours that you will be in Germany. So the first 24 hours you will be coming. You will be dropping. You will be how do you say it? Like you will be landing in Düsseldorf airport, and then we will go to Düsseldorf to have a nice Asian lunch. Because that's what the best part of Düsseldorf is. Also, like you said that you mostly hang out in the Chinatown of London.
That's oh my god, that's precisely why I wouldn't want Asian food. Do you understand? Like it wasn't even me who wanted to go to Chinatown. It was my friends because for some reason they love Chinatown.
Yay!
And I don't understand why. Like fucking hell, London is so big. We could go to Holborn. We could go to Knightsbridge, but no, you have to go to Chinatown and Leicester Square where we've been there for like 1,000,000 times.
Yay! Yeah, because I think the zoning laws in Germany doesn't allow you to call it like a Chinatown or anything, but there's mysteriously there's this area called the Japantown. So basically, in this one street, like there's lots of Japanese food, of course, but also like lots of others. Like there's a Taiwanese restaurant, there's a Vietnamese restaurant, there's an English.
It's just a fucking Asian town.
Yeah, it's basically just Asia town, and all the Asian market is there. So and the good boba place as well. So basically, yeah, and it's directly in front of the Düsseldorf Central Station. So whether you like it or not, we are going there. Because they're probably going to go to the Düsseldorf station, drop off your bag in the locker, and then go around the station, which is the Asian place. Yeah, yeah, probably then we will walk until the old town area, in which there's like lots of nice new buildings and new places to chill beside the river. Probably if we can make it, I mean, like if it's on our way, then we can go to that Japanese temple as well. For the dinner, I guess we can go to that German pub that was just like quite famous for tourists. So maybe we can go there, and then at night we'll just go home, chill, and then sleep, and then we wake up in the morning. We are going to have like a nice big either German or Turkish breakfast, in which I think both are pretty German already. and then we'll go to Cologne to see like the area around the central station is basically one of the main attraction of Cologne, which is the Cologne Cathedral.
Cathedral would be nice. Cathedrals are beautiful, yeah.
Mm-mm. And then after that, yeah, maybe for lunch. I already talked this with Amawia, but yeah, probably we can change the plan as we go. But yeah, Cologne is also a town, city where there's lots of expat, especially from Asia. And then after that, we are going to take our train to Karlsruhe, then have like probably just a simple Imbiss dinner, and then we sleep to prepare ourselves for the grand open. Yay! Hopefully we can bring like the dough. So basically we are going to Karlsruhe to look for money so we can spend it on our second half of the trip, in which we are going back to Düsseldorf and enjoy ourselves until Ayumu goes home.
Cry.
Yeah, that's one of the most like the most satisfying experience I have in eating in Düsseldorf, which is also really expensive, is when I go to this like really fancy Japanese place with Amamiya. And then I myself, like I think I ate like I ordered really modestly, and then I spent like I think 40 or 50. And then there's three of us, so me, Amamiya, and Amamiya's friend, and then the three of us spent like a total of almost 200 something. Gosh. And like these two guys from because they in Berlin, I think according to them in Berlin there's not much options as in Düsseldorf if you want to get like a good Japanese food. So they were like going all out, all our savings for the year. Like I mean, like all our savings for travel this year, it's going to go into this meal.
Well, guess I'm definitely bringing more than 200 euros then.
Yeah. Probably. Well, I mean, there's always easy cash. No, don't. Like if you ever need money, don't avoid those easy cash ATM like a plague. It's like they charge you like 4 euros for withdrawal. And it's like no,
I can imagine.
I'm not paying this. I'm not paying this. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. That I mean, like we are talking like from our perspective currently, it's our future. So now we have to go back to actually preparing, because my bag is already tearing apart, so I need to get a new one. But today is public holiday in Germany, so I can go to buy a new one. I was already planning, like I already told my friend, like, hey, let's go to Düsseldorf today so I can, because I want to go to this like huge like discount store, and then like this store that sells like old branded stuff that is already out of season and they heavily discounted it. So it's like, yeah, maybe then I can find like a decent bag there, and then then I just remember today's public holiday. It's like, no man, like of course we are both free because nobody is occupied today. Not even the store clerks.
Yeah. I just I got myself a new luggage 2 days ago, and I need a smaller one because I can't already have, because that's like I mean that's like for like a 2-week trip kind of size. So yeah, I just bought a smaller one. I just had to set a password on like the.
Mm-mm.
I'm all good. I'm all ready to go. Actually, no, I was still had to book a taxi
Mm-mm.
because my flight would be at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to book a taxi for like 4 a.m.
Oh, okay. Go for it. And yeah, for those who are coming to Karlsruhe for Grand Open, I will recite my 5 tips to be preparing yourself for a large tournament. So one is always make sure you have enough rest. Don't dilly-dally, just sleep. If you are tired, just sleep. Good sleep is always productive. Second, make sure you are eating properly. If you have to eat something in emergency, just eat sandwich or something. Just make sure that you have some more variety in your diet. And then make sure that your deck is according to regulation. Pay attention to the sleeping regulation as well.
Yeah, the sleeving especially.
Yeah.
Actually, like, I would say don't change your sleeves
Mm-mm.
until like one day before. Like you buy a packet of new sleeves,
Yeah.
just put it there,
Mm-mm.
and then only change it like the day before your tournament, so that you can make sure your sleeves are all perfect. Because like I only realized like mine just like a few days ago. Like I was just looking at the corner, oh, it's folded because like there are too many. Because there are too many times that's like poke onto the mat like that. Yeah. I might need to have you to like buy me some sleeves before I come over because
Sure.
we don't have that in our city anymore because of like some problems with the distributor, which Bandai almost brought them to the court. Literally.
Oh well.
Yeah. I think they might still do later, but like that's why I heard. Yeah. So we don't have any of those stuff right now. Yeah.
Then number 4, make sure that you have all the routes planned. So make sure that you have your train book. If you want to walk, make sure you already know where the venue is. It's kind of obvious, but that if you forget about it and look for it on the D-Day, it's probably going to be too late. So make sure you have everything ready by before the D-Day.
Yeah, and also always prepare for some cash. Like not everywhere is gonna accept card and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like just have some cash with you, just a little bit, just in case you actually need them.
Yeah, and if you come from abroad to Germany, some smaller stores will have this debit machines, but they only work with German cards. So yeah, it's always better to bring cash. And then the last tips that I have in my old video is to subscribe to the Time Gaming. But well, I guess I will not be covering the tournament this time. But still, if you subscribe to us, then you can listen to you can follow our journey next week when we are back from Karlsruhe, and hopefully we have some stories to tell then. So yeah, do subscribe to the Time Gaming anyway. And if you have any other questions or if you want to show your support, send us any message. To send them to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. And that has been everything from us for today. It is a short episode indeed, given that our schedule is packed, but we still want to keep you company anyway. So yeah, we have
Praise us.
Yes. We hope that you guys had a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye.